Back. Here's part 2 of door 2 of the house in Fata Morgana. So, when we last left our situation, the there was a beast that entered the house who initially wanted peace. The maid had trained him to speak like a human and how to disguise himself more or less as a human. So, from there, he wanted to live a life of peace until one day a merchant came by lost from the woods, and he uh, was talking about a beast that had wandered into town and how he had a knife just in case he came upon the beast. The beast was a little upset about that and triggered, and he absolutely handled it poorly, but he had a fight response in which he killed the man. From there, he decided that he would let his rage take over, and he continued to kill and slaughter and create theatrical feasts out of their bodies. He really enjoyed the killing until the one day a blind girl came to his door, and he did the same thing he always did, offered them food and shelter and a place to sleep for the night. And when he went to go kill her, um, she basically offered him a hug and pitied that, you know, things must be so horrible for him, and that really shook him. So, in that, she changed her, she changed him and gave him more of a concept of what being cared for was. Uh, he got a little bit of physical touch because she's blind. He felt his face, or she felt his face, to like determine who he is and like what he looked like. But over time, they lived together. They were not necessarily romantic, but still, they were very friendly. They slept in the same bed because they felt close to each other, but they weren't uh, fucking, to put it any better. Anyway, so after that, a beast comes to the door, and our initial beast, which I'll refer to as Beastia at this point, kills him, and he realized he was no longer the beast he was when he first started, and when he was doing all of those ridiculous killings. Um, he actually had fear in losing this girl. So, I believe we're picking up from that. You come back again, okay? Promise me. I'll be waiting. Waiting, believing that you'll return. I'll be waiting. It's about time to set you off. So this was the initial merchant, and this is his wife. Indeed. You take care out there. Don't eat anything funny and get yourself sick, got it? I'll be fine. I'm a tough one. The more overconfident you are, the more you'll push yourself and risk getting hurt. Make sure to drink lots and lots of water, okay? And you too. Take care not to get heat stroke or sunstroke, okay? You worry too much. Relax. I know how to take care of myself on a ship. I know, but you never know what might happen. I want you to be in good health when I see you again. I will be. Though I'll probably be keeping you waiting for a long time again. I'll be waiting. Don't worry about me. I'll be waiting, I promise. I managed to wait a year and a half already, so I can handle this. Come back, okay? You have my word. Thanks. Safe travels. But he did not have safe travels. I refused to believe her. That he could be dead. I have to find proof that someone, somewhere out there, he's still alive and well. I have to find him. I have to prove it. We have arrived at our destination, ma'am. Though I dearly wish I could assist in your search, I have other things to attend to during our stay. No, don't worry yourself. I couldn't possibly impose on you any further. Madam, Pauline, you mustn't put yourself in danger. Should anything happen to you, your mother would be devastated. I wonder if Mom's mad. No, she's probably sad. Her sorrow is expansive as Albuera's wetlands, as deep as the ocean into which the sun sets. It's all my fault. But don't worry, I'll be fine. As soon as I have certainty of his well-being, I'll go straight home. Me and him, together. Pauline, your lover, I have faith in him. He would never break a promise to me. He's always come back to me, no matter how long it took. A man like that wouldn't just suddenly disappear on me. There's been a mistake, and I have to prove it. I have to be the one to do it, because he'll remain gone unless I see to it with my own eyes. I wonder who you inherited your stubbornness from. What? Nothing. An acquaintance of mine lives in this village. I shall be staying with him. I'll let him know about you. He should gladly welcome you into his home. Thank you, Orlando. You've been such a big help. This other gets a name. This is Orlando. Pauline. 1 month. You search for 1 month, and if you haven't found him, you come home with me. Will you promise me that? You are not her. You are her only daughter. Okay. Good. To tell you the truth, I regret bringing you with me. What I should have done is dragged you back home. But I couldn't bear to see you like that, Pauline. It was like looking at her when she was younger. Orlando. Anyway, 1 month. Understood? Yes. Don't worry. A month will be plenty. I will find him before the month is up. The sleepy seaside village is on the small side, but from what I've been told, it used to have a flourishing fishing industry. Now, though, it's like a fog's hanging over everything. Not that's not too surprising, I suppose. A few months ago, the village was part of the war for control of the country. Now they're under a different rule than before. Stripped of their independence and battered by the raging tempest of war, the people's spirits had been eroded, and spiritual damage is not so easily mended. Even if they were not physically harmed, there are deep wounds in their hearts. It's a lovely village, though. The breeze feels different than it did back home. Beneath it all, I'm sure the people are quite friendly and cheerful. A long, long time ago, I went on a trip to the land to the south. This country is quite a bit south of mine, too. People blessed with lots of sunlight are bound to be warm at their core. Say, Orlando. Yeah? May I take a look around at the village? Don't see why not. Sun's still up. Need some time to catch up with my acquaintance. Suppose this is as good an opportunity as any. Do you know where to find me, madam? Yes, you go down that way and turn at the second crossroad. Follow it straight for a little while, cross over to the other side. It's right there, right? You sure you can find it? Don't worry. Alright then. You're planning to stay with the village today, right? I'll see you in a little bit then. If you get lost, give me a holla. As much as you insist otherwise, you really do care, Orlando. Feel bad enough as it is. Please don't take advantage of me. I think I might take full advantage of this. Thanks. See you in a bit. Hmm? What's he doing out here all alone, I wonder? There's no one else around. Wonder if something's happened. Would seem odd if I tried talking to him. Wouldn't want to get labeled as suspicious on my first day. That's asking for trouble, but the boy stands all alone on the shore, looking somehow precarious, as though a breeze might whisk him away into a million grains of sand. If I look away, he won't be there when I turn back. That's how the boy appeared to me. You never know till you try. Besides, it's important for me to communicate with the natives. Gotta build trust with the people of this village. Let's go. Good afternoon. What are you doing out here all alone, little man? Ah. By force of habit, I spoke in my native tongue. How dense can you be, Pauline? You may have just been talking to Orlando, but that's no excuse. This isn't your homeland. But everything's alright. I studied the language, so I should be able to hold a simple conversation. You don't need to be afraid of me. My name is Pauline. I'll be staying in your village for a while. Nice to meet you. Do you not understand me? Um, uh, uh, uh. My name is Pauline. What is your name, little man? Dreadful. What? You just called me dreadful. It's one hell of an accent you got there. Who are you, a bandit? What are you here for? No, I'm not a damn bit, I promise. I stammered. Atrocious. There's no need to be so mean. I put in a pretty good effort, I thought. You could at least compliment me instead. God, that's not nice. What's a foreigner doing here in a remote corner of the world? Sightseeing a little village. Got a lot of time in your hands. I do not. I'm very busy. You're a little obnoxious, aren't you? You're supposed to treat your elders with respect, you know? Like a give a damn lady. You're older. You're acting way more like a kid than me. One moment. Mama had to visit. I know. Okay, one moment. My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Pauline. And what are you here for? Completely ignored. Ahem. I am, here to look for someone. There are rumors he was last seen around here. Have you by chance seen any other foreigners around? Hell if I know. He just won't let me in. Gotta befriend him first. Of course he's going to be guarded if I just start throwing questions at him. Alright, so you haven't seen him. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What are you doing out here? Is that any of your business, lady? A boy out here on the beach all alone? Wouldn't that make you curious? Don't you have any friends? Maybe he's one of those kids who just doesn't have any. Say, if you wouldn't mind, we could be friends. Not really familiar with the area, so it'd be nice to have someone with me. What do you say? I don't need any damn friends. And who the hell would be dumb enough to say, sure, I'll be a friend if just met? How are you so jaded? You need to be more courteous, kinder to others, not so antagonistic. I just thought it'd be nice if we could talk a bit. That's all I want, really. How about you quit being so damn nosy, lady? Just so happens I like being alone. Got some strange woman ruining my own time. I'm out of here. Hey, wait. Ah, he's gone. This is going to be really hard. Master. Master. Ah, you returned to me. He suddenly started staring off into the distance. I was quite startled. Now, let us continue our tale. The mansion's corridor was horrifically, a horrifically repulsive mess. Splatters of fresh beast blood covered the walls, and there was a repugnant odor. Anyone would be compelled to avert their eyes at the sight. What happened here? I'm grateful that you cannot see, because you certainly would think me a beast if you were able to see this. Because you cannot see, you do not know what I look like. But I know. Another beast, like me, broke into the mansion. Was it? I protected you. Did I not? I protected you. Say that I protected you. That I did this for you. In his hysteria, Bestia tore down the curtains hanging on the hallway window. Blood-stained curtains that reeked of the dead beast. I. What did he have to be so afraid of, though? He had exterminated the other beasts, encroaching upon his territory. I would understand if he had puffed his chest in pride, but far from that, his terror merely intensified. Calm down. The white-haired girl extended a hand for Bestia, but even her gentle, loving, outstretched fingers evoked fear in his eyes. Instinctively, he feared anything that entered his territory, and then attempted to remove it. And driven by those instincts, he shoved aside the white-haired girl, the one that he said he wanted to protect. Ah! Being without sight, she had no reliable way of catching her balance, and she fell to the floor with a splash, where she landed in the pool of blood left by the beast. Red seeped into her clothing, slowly spreading through the fabric. At first it looked like she had fallen into a puddle of fresh, bright dye, but before long the red darkened into a brownish black. Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's okay. I'm fine. She embraced the panicking beast, softly whispering, "Shh, shh," as if to try to calm crying baby. Though Bestia was taller and physically stronger, the white-haired girl was emotionally more stable than he. What has you so frightened? Please, please tell me. I promise I won't look down on you for any reason. Hmm. All I want is to free you from the depths of your suffering. Sometimes talking about things can lighten the burden they place on you. We have the ability to use words, both you and me. With language, the gift God bestowed upon man, we can communicate our feelings with one another. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Talk to me, please. Am I a man? You act as though I am a man. No, you treat me like one. I cannot see you as anything else, as I said before. Only because you cannot see me. You are the only one who says I am a man. You who are without sight. But I was content with that. You treated me like a man, so I felt as though I had become one. The time I spent with you, I had real peace. I almost forgot that I was a wretched beast. That I no longer sought after prey. Prey. Oh yes. Before you arrived, I murdered dozens of humans. I didn't want you to know that I was such a sinful creature, leaving a long trail of bodies in my wake. But I thought if I didn't show them my strength, if I didn't force them into submission, that I would never find peace. I was drunk with power. I took great pleasure in it, in slaughtering people. The fear was so the fear was so overwhelming that you turned the act of killing into one of gratification. You did it to protect yourself. Are you still not going to condemn me? Taking another's life is wrong. Not only does it rob them of their time on this earth, it inflicts great wounds to those who care about them. However, I do not regard you as a mere beast, nor as a mere murderer. Something made you the way you are. I am almost certain of it. Something? Tell me about yourself. In your words from your mouth, tell me. When I woke up, I was weak, exhausted, emaciated. I couldn't think clearly or remember much of anything. I was thirsty, hungry, sore from head to toe. A crowd of people surrounded me. You. This was a long time ago. Well, not so long as to be described as a long time ago, but as far back as my past goes. I sought help from the people around me, but my words did not get through to them. The only thing that came from my mouth were feral howls. They scowled at me, and then... Stinking gross. I have no interest in any more trouble. Shall we kill it? Never seen anyone like this before. What tis he anyway? Beats me. A bestia by the looks of it. Bestia? Bestia. 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 I didn't understand. I didn't understand what they were saying about me. All I could pick out was the word bestia. The humans brought sticks, fishing poles, with which they poked and prodded me. At first, they probably only meant to chase me out, but before long, their action began to escalate. Bestia! Bestia! Filthy beast! We ain't got nothing for you. Dirty, nasty thing. Stay back. Hit it. Pound it. Pop it. That, he's feeling it. Bait it. Bait the thing. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Die. Monster, you don't belong in this world. Why? Why should I have to die? I was simply asking for help. If they didn't have food to spare, a glass of water would have been enough. I asked for nothing of but some relief from my thirst. But the humans would not hear my pleas. The words reached no one's ears. When they brought weapons and started chasing me around, attempting to kill me, all I could do anymore was run. And as I fled, I saw something. A child pointing to a wild dog covered in mud, shouting "Beastia." That's when I finally understood that I was a beast. And that's why the humans wanted to exterminate me. I was neither cattle nor swine, no fowl of the air, but a vicious beast, the kind the creatures that ravaged their fields. And so, you sought to prove your superiority to them, so you would never have to be called a beast or chased out of somewhere again. I was so close to forgetting it all. The time I spent with you was truly wonderful. I could forget about people calling me a beast, chasing me, trying to kill me. I could forget about slaughtering them, painting the walls with their blood. I could forget about everything. It felt like I had actually become a man. But then it showed up. Another beast like me. It was my kin. A different individual, though, built differently than me. I'm taller than it was, but it was a beast. And I too must be a beast. Regardless, I'll continue to insist that you are not, as many times as I must. Should you be troubled by these painful memories, I'll attempt to cause someone harm again, I will be there to remind you of your humanity. Is that which you can see in your eyes, the whole of the world. I cannot see you, that is correct. But I can feel you, I can sense you, I can hear you. I can learn what you bear within your heart. You worry, you fear, you think, and you also show concern for me. These things all prove that you are human. Ah, this woman, she really thinks she's going to change me. If I remain with her, I can become a man. It might be no more than an illusion, but with her near, it can become my reality. Have you calmed yourself down some then? The hall needs to be cleaned. So it does. I'll take care of it. You don't need to worry. You should get changed, though. Very well. I believe I care so much for you. Because you resemble me. We are not alike in the slightest. As I've said, you are a beautiful woman. You may compliment my appearance, but no one else ever did. I have been labeled a witch because of the color of my eyes and hair. My eyes, they're red. A beautiful shade of red indeed. A magnificent color like blood. You're the first person to say that about them. Even my mother said my eyes frightened her. Because people called me a witch, I was rarely afforded the opportunity to interact with others, so I grew up mostly alone. As the people outside this mansion called you a beast, so do the people of the outside call me a witch. See, we're alike. Do I look like a witch to you? No, you. You are a beautiful, compassionate, human woman. And you, a human man, even if you don't believe it yourself. Oops. Yet again, Beastia found himself grateful for the white-haired girl's blindness, for he had just managed to put a smile. Tears were also rolling down his cheeks. Joy, bitterness, sorrow, a maelstrom of emotions flowed, unbounded from within. But he cried in silence. Beastia shed his tears discreetly, so as not to allow the white-haired girl to notice. He looked down upon the floor. A single corpse lay there. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not see it as anything other than a beast. A beast that looked just like him. He came from a faraway land across many seas. There was never any guarantee that we would see each other again. But I still believed that no matter how great the ocean that divided us, we were bound by our love. The only thing that needed to stand between us was physical distance. I wonder if he's here yet. Hello, my little ninja. What's got you so out of breath? Hey. Oh, don't scare me like that. Where'd you pick up a word like ninja? Never took you for someone so pretentious. I'm sorry. You just look so much like a rabbit there. The way you were tossing your head back and forth, looking around for me. Oh, you. It's something you call a child. Not a little girl anymore. I'm sorry, really. Don't be so mad, Pauline. Not mad at all. It's been a year and a half. Finally get to see each other again. That we do. You have any trouble out at sea? You fall ill or get caught in the storm? Run into any kind of danger? No, there's no trouble. Everything went fine without incident. Sea God was watching over us, I suppose. Thank goodness. So worried. But you kept your promise. You came back to me. You kept yours. You waited for me. Of course I did. I trust you and don't mind waiting. Even so, 18 months must have been a long time for you. It was. It felt long to me as well. Every day I'd picture your face, recall the sound of your voice. But over time I began to lose surety. It absolutely terrified me. Is that what you actually looked like? Truly the sound of your voice? You mean you almost forgot? Not at all, Pauline. I was afraid that in my profound love for you, that my mind had created its own image. Perhaps my adoration had grown so strong it turned you into a transcendent beauty like Cleopatra herself. You must have made some unseemly friends. You're never this much of a sweet talker. But you're disappointed though. Look at me, a homely woman you can find anywhere. For some reason, I find myself in a teasing mood. Please have mercy. Am I liable to lose your affection? What I'm trying to say is, being here with the real you, putting my hands in yours, speaking as you speak, seeing you, well, you Pauline, so much more wondrous than anything I imagined. Right now, feeling stronger than ever. Ha! You seem to have found yourself way with words. Imagine you had plenty of time to practice on other women. Goodness, you fiend. Feigned. That's not so terribly convincing with your cheeks twice the color of wine. They are not the god. Hey now, don't throw a fit. You're the only one who could put me in such high spirits with such a few words. Huh? You say something? Who? Me? No, nothing. Since you're finally back, how about we take a walk around the town? Taking care of all your work for the time being then, right? So you can spare some time for me? Absolutely, Pauline. As much as time allows, I'll spend it with you. As much as time allows. Still no trace of him. It's been a week. I found nothing. Considering my time limit, I need to change fast. But, excuse me. Have you seen this man? There's a drawing of what he looks like. Sorry, never seen him. Even the smallest piece of information helps. If you've heard anything about anyone who might have seen him. I said I haven't seen him. Don't know what to tell you. I'm a busy woman. Can't mind moving to the side. Sorry. Man. I was told that my lover lost his life out on work. But I don't believe it. They haven't shown me a body, so their information could be an error. I have to be the one to find him to prove he's still alive. I have to follow his tracks. Heard words that the remnant of his ship drifted ashore near this village. So if he survived, he must be somewhere nearby. I'm certain of it, but I haven't been able to find anything of the sort. The villagers aren't being very cooperative. They're all just as reserved as the day I arrived. Rather, I get the feeling they want me to stay as far away from trouble as they can. No matter what I ask, I can't get a straight answer from anyone. Everyone's still closed off, because of the war, I guess. I don't have time for people to be glum, though. Ah, it's the boy. He's at the shore again. Always alone. God mercy, it's you again. What you doing here? And always so callous. I came to get sentimental and watch the sunset. So original. What does it matter if I visit the seashore? The ocean doesn't belong to anyone. If I'm such a bother, you're free to leave like last time. Sure are cheeky for an outsider. I know the rest of the village isn't being all that cooperative. No. It's what this place is like now. Closed off. Not the kind to outsiders. You really have to be going to keep the search this entire town stonewalling you. Yes, I will. I won't give up for any reason. I have to find him. Bring him home with me. Lady, my name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Ladies, Pauline. Pauline, is this person you're looking for still alive? He is. He has to be. Is that so? Uh, have fun with that. Doubt you're going to find any help, though. He really left. Don't lose heart, Pauline. If you lose faith that easily, you'll never find him. He is alive, isn't he? He is alive. I have faith. Believe. Oh, I thought you left. Take it. You're ruining the scenery pacing around the beach. Is this an orange? They grow pretty large here, huh? Yeah, the oranges around this part are pretty good. People used to come out here just to buy them, in fact. And you went to get one just for me? I just want to get rid of you. Once you finish, get lost, right? Thanks, I appreciate it. You're not so bad after all. Like I said, isn't me being nice or anything. There you go again. Yeah, got you all figured out, little man. You're actually a very sweet boy. And you were really trying to cheer me up, weren't you? Yavi. My name. It's not little man, it's Yavi. Right then, Javier it is. No, not Javier, just Javi. I don't see what the big deal is, but okay. Say, Javi, I think we should really be friends. What? Come on, let's be friends. Don't say you don't need me. You can make friend number 1. We'll have lots of fun. You just want to use me in your search, because you can't use the villagers and talk on your own. No, I mean it. Really. You're wasting your time. Just as much trouble with them as you. Using me ain't gonna get you anywhere. Trouble? What do you mean by that, Javi? Nothing you need to know, lady. Bye, and stay away from the shore. Hold on. Wait. What? Pauline. What? My name isn't Lady, it's Pauline. Listen to me, Javi. I have no intention whatsoever of using you. I enjoy talking to you. I think it would be fun if we could do it more. That's why I want to be friends. I can find you here at the beach, right? I'll be back, Javi. You won't change my mind. I will make you my friend, Javi. What in the hell, lady? You hear what I say? I don't need any damn friends. Stay away from me and the beach. Nope, you will be my friend. Ain't happening. Wait, Javi. See you again. No, I'm not kidding. I will come back. I had actually at first been thinking about it would be easier to get information if I could make friends with someone in the village. But that orange Javi gave me when I was so sad and lonely and hurting was so amazingly fresh and delicious. More than any orange I've ever had. It was almost as if Javi's kindness was seeping directly into my mouth. I'm sure we'll be able to get along. I want to be his friend. Time is the only thing moving forward in my search. Some days I could ask my mom's friend Orlando to accompany me on trips outside the village. But no matter where I go, I just hear the same thing. The The view of the ocean always keeps me from getting too dejected. It's an unimaginably huge chasm that keeps us apart, but at the same time, there's something beautiful about the way the sea encompasses the entire world. The emerald expanse. It simultaneously robs me of him and soothes my heart with its stunning brilliance. Perhaps I feel such awe and admiration for it because I was born along the seaside. Hmm? He's not here today. Javi, are you there? That's odd. I can always find him here. Hey, Javi, where'd you go? Ah! Haha, I can't believe you fell for it. A pitfall? That's not very nice, Javi. Why would you do that to me? Because you won't stop following me around. You have any idea how annoying that is? That doesn't mean you have to do something so cruel. Maybe now you'll learn your lesson and stay away from the beach. Jerk. Hmm. Hey. Wait, you seriously crying? Hey, don't cry. Just kidding. I'm not crying. Well, come on, you're fake and you tricked me. I mean, you played the first prank, Javi. You really scared me there. Kept telling you to stay away. It's your fault for constantly refusing to listen. Surprised you haven't gotten bored yet. You must have a lot of time in your hands. I most certainly do not have a lot of time on my hands. My deadline for how long I can be here is quickly approaching. But I'll just get depressed if I spend all that time searching. If I have some fun with you, Happy, I'll have more energy. Funny. Still haven't found him. No. Even if you don't know. You don't even know if the guy's alive and dead. Just forget it. I'm out of here. Hold on a sec. Ow. Come on, you're not gonna film me again. No, I'm not joking this time, really. It looks like I twisted my ankle. I'll be just fine. Don't worry about me. Wait there. Come on, let me see your foot. Right. Ankle swollen. At least learn to land properly. What? You're gonna blame me when you're the one who dug the hole? No one's ever gotten hurt when they're trapped that basic. At least none of my friends ever did. Wait, I thought you didn't have friends, Javi. Oh, shut your damn mouth. I'm gonna bandage your ankle. Oh, I see. You went to get bandages for me. Thank you. This is my fault anyway. Swap it out for a real bandage when you can. Surely your acquaintance has some. Really? It looks just fine to me. This filthy thing ain't suitable for someone like you. Pauline. Quit it! What did you mean, not suitable? Do I have to explain everything? I'm from a pretty well-off country, aren't you, Pauline? Well, compared to that, this is a poor village. You don't even have clean bandages to spare. Just gross scraps of cloth like this. Not something you should be wearing. You think so? But you gave it to me, Javi. I won't be changing it anytime soon. Tell me, Javi, do you not like this village? The only thing the place has going for it is the ocean. The ocean? It's the only thing that doesn't change no matter what. It's always beautiful. I see. You like the ocean too, Javi. Just don't have anything else to like. Oh, there you go again. I've got an idea. Javi. What now? Rowboat. I want to take a ride in a rowboat. Would anyone get mad if we borrowed one tied up to there a little bit? I doubt anyone would care just for a little. Can you row though, lady? You'll do the rowing, Javi. Huh? Why me? What's the big deal? Water's mostly calm today. I think a little walk on the sea would be lovely. Can you call that a walk? Sure, you can. Come on, let's go. Give me a hand. God, you're a cheeky outsider. The breeze feels different on the water than it does on the beach, wouldn't you say? You think so? It's all the same to me. No, it's definitely different. The smell of salt is stronger, there's more moisture in the air. It's kind of like someone gently caressing your cheek. I'm not getting any of that. You're way too perceptive, lady. Am I? Close your eyes, Javi. Feel the breeze. I bet you'll get what I'm saying. Go on, close your eyes. No, I'm not going to. What? Why not? I just don't want to do what you tell me. Oh, no need to be petty. The sea is not always so kind. The hand that's gently caressing your cheek can in the blink of an eye become a wrinkled hand, that of a witch that destroys everything it touches. The ocean's a scary thing. There's nothing you humans have a chance of standing up against. You're right. I know it very, very well. The man I'm searching for was in a shipwreck. I was told it killed him, but I refused to believe he would just leave me behind like that. Sometimes on a whim, a wrinkly witch might have mercy. I'm not so sure about that. I trust in the sea's gentleness. I don't think it's all scary. This soft breeze, these calm waves. They saved him, I'm sure of it. He loved the ocean too, you know. He was always looking far into the distance across the water. His head held high, stern, unwavering look in his eyes. I'm assuming he's your lover? Yes. He's very dear to me and I love him deeply. Oh, I see. He was really fond of the sea by my hometown. You have a decent little town, yeah? Yeah, it's wonderful. So peaceful, everyone around's so nice. There's not a single bad person living there. Oh, I know, Javi. You should come visit my hometown sometime. Visit it home. Yeah, the ocean's really pretty there too. The colors are a little deeper than they are here. It's like so many jewels sparkling in the light. I'm sure you'll love it, Javi. I'd love for you to come and visit. We can go see all sorts of things. There's a shop that sells great little ham sandwiches. I don't have the money for a trip. Maybe not now, but you could in the future. Or, if you're interested at all, I could ask Orlando to bring you back with us, Javi. You don't have to stay there, that is. Along with the guy you're looking for. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be happy to have you along. Give it some thought. You'd enjoy it, I'm sure. You sound just like a child. Hmm? Nothing. I doubt I could even get permission to leave. Permission? Oh, right. Are your parents pretty strict, Javi? No. They're dead. Both my mom and dad. What? They were murdered. So I'm staying with an acquaintance. Trying to work me like a horse, though. Sneak out here when I get the chance. Was it in the war? The war? What you talking about, lady? Wasn't this country involved in a war not too long ago? There was a war, yes, but no soldiers ever reached this village. Then why would they be killed? 'Twas the beast. The beast? Yes, the beast. He showed up about a day and destroyed everything. The peace, my family, my friends, merchants, travelers visiting the village. Everyone and everything. He slaughtered everything and disappeared. The man, the beast, he destroyed everything. He's a murderous beast. The whole village is terrified him. They go through their days like lifeless dolls, enveloped in a storm cloud of fear. Beast, dear. A murderous beast. So the grim hair hanging in the village isn't because of the war. It's because a beast has been killing people. A beast? Why would, but... Hey, Javi. You said there were merchants and travelers visiting the village. Can you describe them for me? There were all sorts. Like one who stopped by on the road somewhere else. An international trader on his way to purchase goods. That's the one. Water, water, water. I just need some water. Will they attack me again? No. If I ask, do they look like they were open to the requests? No. They tried to kill me. They almost killed me. They threw stones at me. They did more than that. Hoes and knives and sticks. I don't know. Things I didn't even recognize, they hit me with them. They tried to kill me. They looked like they were going to kill me. I almost died. I'm on the verge of death even now. My throat is so sore it hurts. No, I don't feel the pain anymore. It burns? Does it burn? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm so thirsty. Water. Just need some water. Will they not even give me water? Why not? Because I'm a beastia? Reminder, if you're watching, be sure to drink some water. Because I'm a beast. Because I don't need to live. Because I don't deserve to live. Are beasts meant to die? Am I meant to die? I'm thirsty. My stomach probably empty too. I don't know anymore, but I'm hungry. So very hungry. I can't take it. I can't take it. Ah, water. I just need some water. What must I do to get some water from that village? A well, a well. I know I could find a well. There has to be one. What else do I know? Nothing. I have no memory. I have nothing. I'm a beast, a newborn beast. What is this? It's buried, it's red, it's feeling rough. Ah. There was something. There's something, I know. This is mine. It must be mine. I know how to use I know how to touch it. I know how to hold it and swing it. I know what this is, what to do with it, what it's for. I know that with this I can fight on equal footing with them. A beast. I am a beast. Beasts are meant to be ridiculed, to be hated, to be resented, to die. But I want to live, which means I only have one option. Only one way. Just the one. With this, I must overthrow those who tormented me. I can do that. Water and food, I can get that. I can get anything. Who could it be this time of night? Who's there? You should answer it. Probably a beggar or something. Parts of dangerous times. You're right. How unpleasant the world we live in. Have to fear lives around the little village. Unpleasant indeed. Hope things go back to how they used to be soon enough. You just don't give up. Who's there? You're not coming in without identifying yourself. Seems rather strange. What's going on, Dad? Oh, the noise wake you. It's nothing to worry about, son. Back to bed, you'll be quiet down soon. Huh? The door. Raw. What's... Do. Happy. Look away. Run, you hear me? Get out the back door. Tell everyone. What's going on? Why? Was it blood? It can't be. What? How? Why? Mom, Dad. Baster. Baster, why would you? What's the matter? You sound like you're in pain. Would you like me to fetch you some water? Water. Don't touch me. Keep your hands off me. Not a particularly restful sleep, I take it. You. Where are you hiding? Why did you disappear? You were always around before. Show yourself. Show yourself immediately. Where are you? Show yourself. And if I did, what would you do then? Kill me? You thirst for blood. To instill fear. To live. In the face of your desire. While those lives are meaningless. That's the kind of man you are. Or do you intend to pretend that you never did any of the sort? Shut up, shut up, shut up! Couldn't help it. If I wanted to live, I didn't want to die. Yes, yes indeed. That's the kind of man you are. You'll kill for your own sake. You'll kill a child's mother and father as he stands there watching. They tried to kill me first. All of them. The entire village. Calm yourself. Who are you speaking to? Get a hold of yourself. Silence. Stop talking. Keep your hands off me. I'll kill you too. I'm a beast who'll kill anyone. Calm down. It's all right. Everything's all right. I'm a beast. Beast kill, so I kill. Ugh. Breathe slower. I will not harm you. You will not harm me. It's all right. Put your arms around me. See for yourself that I am not afraid of you. This is brilliant. What are you clinging on to this woman for? Is that the only way you can maintain your grip on yourself? It would be so much easier if you simply accepted the fact that you're a beast, that you're always have been, haven't you? So this is some negative inner dialogue that is part of a core negative concept here. We have self-fulfilling prophecy stuff happening, and it's causing him to self-sabotage this relationship. That's fun. Can a beast cultivate love like a human? Weep in sorrow like a human? No, they cannot. It's utterly ridiculous. Which is also actually proving of why he is more human than like his inner monologue says so. Shut up. Shut up. It's all right. I'm here. Right here. Can I? Can I trust you? Of course. This little facade will be over soon enough. It will end at that woman's hands. Because that's what she's here for, to crush your soul into tiny pieces. We met 3 years ago. I thought for sure we'd get burnt, sitting beneath the hellishly pounding sun on that sweltering summer day. It's only ever on days such as those that we end up having lunch outside. Not just out of the house, literally outside. The heat was searing. I could hear the cry of seagulls from the restaurant's terrace. I remember the day clear as crystal. Ah, yes, I have to say, the food here is quite spectacular. I love that they give you so much meat. Though I thought I'd get my gut to explode the first time I saw it. When you say, son. Indeed, yes it is. By the look on your face, you're already feeling it. You're not going to particularly make it in this line of work without a big old stomach, son. I'm a huge fan of this country's food. One taste, you'll never forget it. I'd like to bring around the entire cuisine back with me if I could. This is the first time we've seen you in how long? You talking about food? First thing you asked when you arrived was, is the restaurant by the seaside still open, for goodness sake? Is it hot made of stone? What would you prefer? We discuss the mundane. Why don't we talk about market developments and our spices and inventory? It's not what I meant. It's hot. My parents' relationship is on thin ice, but it feels like it's on fire. It's much too hot. My dad loves the seaside restaurant. It actually specializes in fish, but he always asks for meat. Though always isn't very often. He's out of the country most of the time, so we rarely eat together as a family. For that reason, I can usually put up with a little heat for my family gathering. Today, however, is awkward. Go on, son, dig in. You can't find food this good back home. As you say. Every course at the table aligned with meat. Meat, meat, meat. I'm even starting to feel heavy in the gut. At this rate, I might turn into meat myself. What kind of meat would I turn into, though? Guess beef, probably the meal that keeps me most like this. So much food you're planning to order. Can't believe you. Why did I ever marry you? Come on now, we're out as a family. To be more pleasant. And who do you think's making me unpleasant? No, no, no. No, no, no. From time to time, our eyes meet, but every time they do, we both avert our gaze. This goes on throughout the meal. My father invited him to lunch. Dad introduced him as his right-hand man, so I assume he's also a traitor. His eyes are somewhat narrow, posture perfectly upright. He looks very no-nonsense, not especially affable. Frankly, he kind of scares me. Hey, Dad, we going anywhere after lunch? I figured since we're all together, maybe we could take a walk or visit someplace out of town. Yes. Actually, I've got a letter to write after this. A letter to one of the biggest bigwigs back at home. I'm planning to head straight back to the trading post. Oh, okay. Can't say I'm especially surprised. What do you want me to do? It's work. Has to be done. If I could get an audience with him in person, it wouldn't be necessary, but that's not possible. So the only choice I have is to write a long letter. Oh yes, Pauline. If you're going to go on a walk, bring him along. I'm sure he's tired of putting up with me day in, day out. What? Oh no, hold on now. Could you please leave Pauline out of this? She has things she needs to do too. What's the big deal? You want to know about an area? Ask someone who lives there. It's the best way to learn. Besides, you'll stick out like a sore thumb wandering out on your own, son. But I couldn't. I... You don't mind. You don't mind, do you, Pauline? No, not at all. God, you're the most inconsiderate man, Mom says and leans in to whisper to me. Listen to me. Do not let your guard down around a foreign man. As my father is, as a man, in fact, a foreigner. The man he brought to lunch is from the same country. um, this is a park. Indeed, it is. It is a park. My assignment is to show this man around town. To be honest, it's going to be quite horribly. This is a park. No, just no. You come up with anything better, Pauline? But I don't know anything about the history of this park. In fact, I don't know much of anything about this town's history. Just sort of walk around every day, not paying it much mind. Wouldn't someone be much more knowledgeable, make a better guide? Can't do it, don't ask this of me. Also, he doesn't talk very much. He's got a perpetually stern look on his face. He really does scare me. Don't worry, Mum. Your daughter won't mistakenly fall for a foreigner. At any rate, regardless of how I feel, still technically his guide. Gotta try a little harder. Though I know it won't be easy. And then, there's a fountain. There is indeed a fountain. There's a fountain. Again, no, seriously, Pauline, he has eyes. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a guide. Maybe my dad could show you around instead. No, don't worry about it. I think you're doing just fine. In fact, I'm so sorry you got roped into this. Doubt you're much enjoying having to walk around town besides someone like me. What? No, that's not it at all. Oh, is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Here's an idea. Rather than guide me, how about this? Why don't you show me what you usually do in places you normally go? Do you really want to see that? I'd prefer to see the town through your eyes, the eyes of a resident. See it what it is and what makes good sightseeing. Alright then, I happen to get ham sandwiches from the shop around here. Having lunch on the wall by the fountain is the most wonderful thing. Look over there, see the butcher shop and the bakery next to it? Buy the bread from the bakery, bring it to the butcher, get a few slices of ham to put on the bread. Absolutely to die for. But you just had a huge lunch. Not getting one right now. Please don't think I'm as carnivorous as my dad. Sorry, didn't mean to imply such a thing. Jeez. Wait, hold on. Did he just smile? He did. A small one, but he did. He can actually smile. Being human, it should be obvious, but that's kind of strange to see him do it. Okay, I need a break. I will take a few moments to do some self-care, get a proper drink, rest my voice. We will be right back. I hate it a lot of the time. It's really annoying to have machinery that you rely on that to keep your body working the way it should. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to get along even a little bit. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Sure, go right ahead. Could you tell me about your home country? I've asked Dad, but he won't tell me much. Ah, come on, how about it? I'm really curious. He probably doesn't know very much himself. What about his homeland? Some don't. What do you... How about the fountain? I'd like to get a closer look at it. Spot you like to sit? Oh, okay. What was that just now? Do you dodge my question? Is there something you doesn't want me to get into? From this angle, it looks like the fountain's sitting on top of the ocean. Yeah, it does. If you want, we can go to the beach. It's just a straight walk from here. No, I like this view. The sea's a pretty color here. You can see the white of the fountain on top of it. The sea's a different color than the fountain. It is, in fact, the fountain. The sea is often changing colors itself, but out on the water, it can be easy to overlook. It can be the color of emeralds, deep blue sapphires, or almost black like obsidian. The sea has a face, and with it many expressions. I'd like to see that. Maybe I'll ask to take me out on his ship. They have quite the adventurous spirit. Not many women say they want to ride a ship. You think? I want to go everywhere I haven't been before. I want to see it all for myself, in the worlds beyond this town. Ah, that's a fine ambition. Hopefully there's time will come when anyone can have access to a ship with relative ease. He actually smiles quite a bit, I guess. And we seem to be talking pretty comfortably too. He talks a lot more friendly than he looks. He appears almost noble in the way he looks out at sea, his gaze steadfast and unwavering. Oh dear, that was close. He almost deceived me. He's a foreign man and I'm simply his guide. You mustn't think you've grown close to him just because you're able to hold a brief conversation. By the way... Pardon me? Yes? That outfit you're wearing. Oh, this? It's absolutely splendid. My dad bought it for me. It's a peculiar design with unusual accessories. The moment I saw it, I said, oh my! Oh my. It's so pretty, I want to show it off to everyone. I see. Oh, it's just so magnificent. He actually has a decent eye for clothing. Guess he has more in his head than meat. Actually, I brought back that outfit. Huh. When I heard I was going to be my boss's daughter, I thought it'd be best if I brought some kind of gift. So I had the tailor imitate the style of my homeland. I'm delighted it's to your liking. Wait a second. Huh? So you're saying these clothes I'm fawning over were given to me by you, and you had them made for me? Indeed. And completely oblivious, here I am wearing them now. More precisely, you've been wearing them since lunch. Why didn't you say something before? This is humiliating. I want to bury my head in the sand. But I thought you liked them. I do indeed, but having never met you, I wasn't sure what colors you'd like, but I'm relieved to see you wearing them. They look nice on you. He says with a smile, always standing up so perfectly straight, always looking so stern, no nonsense. He kind of scares me. But he's a gentleman. I'm going to change. What? I'm going to change. I'll be back in 5 seconds, so just wait here. 5 seconds is infeasible. Oh God, help me, Mom. I really, really need your help. My heart just skipped a beat. The foreign man. Oh, is that so? Very well then. Oh no, thank you for the information. I really appreciate it. Don't worry about me, I'll keep safe. Goodbye. Shortly before I arrived at the village, a beast appeared. It killed a number of villagers and disappeared. Ever since then, the village hasn't been itself. There's a cloud of gloom hovering over it, visible fear on everyone's eyes. At first I thought their fear was a beast returning. That's not quite right. The troubles are with the beast are in fact still ongoing. Ah, Yavi. Hey, you were asking about the beast? Yeah, talking about the beast is taboo. People are gonna push you away even harder now. Though I guess you are leaving in a few days. People are going missing. Your beast problem's still going on, isn't it? Huh? After asking around, I'm beginning to piece things together. When the beast first appeared, he chased it away. However, later, the beast came back, killing villagers. After that, the beast disappeared, but villagers began disappearing too. Once a week, someone would just be gone. Even weeks passed, none of them ever returned. People of this village think it's the beast's responsible. They think the kidnapping villagers. That's right, the villagers under the beast's curse. So you're better off forgetting about this place, the savage beast that dwells nearby. You don't belong in a place like this anyway. Go back to your hometown where it's peaceful. The kind of life you deserve. Avi. What? I want you to be honest with me about something. Where does... I won't tell you. Why not? They told me that you would know where the beast is, Avi. I heard from the other villagers you once chased the beast. Sure you didn't mishear him? No, I'm positive. You know where it ran off to, where its hideaway is. You chased after it, found its den. And then you came back, from what I heard. Didn't you? Why did you keep that from me? When you told me about the beast, I asked to tell everything you knew. You brushed me off and said you didn't know anything. Said that I should talk to somebody else. When in reality, you know more about it than anyone else. Tell me, why'd you hide that from me? What were you thinking as you watched me frantically asking around? Were you enjoying yourself? Tell me, why are you always so mean to me? Shut the hell up. Like I could tell you. I could tell you what actually happened. The village would tell you about me, to tell you something like this. Couldn't even take revenge for his parents. He's a damn coward. Sure you heard the one's plenty enough for everyone. Now you think I'm a coward too. I don't. Yeah, it's true. I went after the beast. They chased down my parents and killed it. Hiding around back, I saw it slip into the forest. So I went after it, chased it till it reached its den. I despised that beast here with everything I had. It murdered my mom and dad. It murdered my friends, a kindly priest, every decent person in town. I needed to get revenge for what it had done. It was my duty to bring retribution upon the beast and everything it stole from me. So I tried to confront the bestia, but couldn't do it. Not only could I not stand up to it, as soon as it turned around, I saw its eyes. Its bloodshot eyes and black irises. Couldn't move. Javi. Yeah, that's right, I was a coward. I watched it kill my parents. Even followed it home. Couldn't do anything except run, flee, screaming in terror. That's all I could do. Javi, that doesn't make you a coward if the beast's really that terrifying. Well, I was supposed to stand up to it. It's what the rest of the village would have wanted. for someone to eradicate the beast, yeah. When I came back, having accomplished nothing, everyone was so harsh. A coward. What'd you even go out there for? Constant ridicule. What right do they have to really... If they really want him gone, they all could have gone together. No one's got that kind of courage left. They're all waiting for someone else to speak up. Someone to stand up and say, let's go kill the beast. And no one's got the guts to take the initiative. Could have been me, but the moment I fled back to the village in fear, I lost that qualification. You think? Think that was just me being mean? That I didn't tell you where the beast dwells? Think that was just me harassing you? I've seen the beast, I know how scary it is, how dangerous it is. You think I'd tell you where it is? I know good and well what you're thinking. That guy's the one you're looking for. Might have been taken for him. You want to go to see its den if it's there? Knowing that, you really think I'd tell you? If you go, it'll kill you. You don't have any evidence anyway. Nothing that points to the guy being taken by the beast. But you don't need to put your life on the line for something so uncertain. Even if he was somehow taken by the beast, there's no way he'd be alive. That's what the beast does. Nobody comes back alive. But you came back alive, Javi. Which means there's no saying it's for sure either way. That's just because I ran away immediately, but even if you did manage to escape, it's all the more reason not to check the beast's den. I want to know for sure whether he's alive or dead. Somewhere in the little corner of my heart, part of me thinks he might just actually be dead. But I have to have faith. So I'm so close to cracking to be thinking he won't ever come back to me. Then why don't you just give up on him already? Without knowing for sure, I can't let you go. Oh, nah. I'll debate with myself forever till I die an old lady whether or not he's still alive. That's how my life will end. You want closure. You want to know for sure whether he's alive or dead, right? Even if he is dead, you'll be satisfied just knowing it. Right. Which is why I want to at least follow any possible leads. There might not be anything saying he's there. But it is true that remains of the ship washed up on this village. If you wandered the area and found the beast's den where he was killed, then I'll let go. So please, Javi, tell me where the beast dwells. Make this the last time? You find no trace of him, the beast's den. Even if you don't figure it out, whether he's alive or dead, you give up on your search for him. You assume he's dead. If you don't reach some conclusion, you'll keep searching for more and more dangerous places, putting yourself at risk. I want you to stop that. Go on. Stop. Go back to town, live a long life. Settle on an answer. If you can promise me that, I'll tell you where the beast's den is. Okay, I promise. This will be the last place I look. Two more things. First, I'm going with you. What? But I thought, isn't it dangerous? Exactly, can't let you go alone. Javi. I have to go with him and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Alright. Fine. The other one is... you'll not enter the den. You don't understand how dangerous the beast is. It knows no mercy. It indiscriminately attacks any human it sees. You can't let the beast find you. Just examine the den from the outside. When you're done, get back to the village. Understood? You need to promise me this. Okay. Alright, one more thing. Huh? I thought it was just two things. This is less of a promise, more something that would be nice. I decided if we make it back to the village, I'd actually like to take you up on seeing your hometown. Javi. I'll figure out some way to get permission. But I'll do my best not to be a burden on you. Still just a kid, and there's a whole lot I can even do in a better place. I'm surprisingly skilled with my hands. If you have work for me, I'll do anything. So, there's that. Yes, so of course I will. Let's go back to my hometown together. I'll show you all around. You can get some great hand sandwiches there. We'll eat them together in the park. You told me that already. Are you ever not hungry, lady? Ah, you left. You left, Javi. Oh, back off. No, you definitely left, and you're cute when you left, Javi. Come on, do it again. Go on, like this. Shut up and stay back. Stop it, don't touch my cheeks. Bah, I wanted to see it again. I'm not your plaything. Anyway, we set out tomorrow. I will return before it gets dark, and we will keep our promises. You won't do anything dangerous. Got it? Promise. Thank you, Yavi. I don't need your thanks. Thank you. That thank you is not for him to agreeing to tell me where the beast den is, but because I can see that Yavi's trying to save me. His care calms the turbulent waves that have been crashing inside me. I was always anxious. I always believed. I always thought I'd see him again. But I also recognized that I was practically living in a fantasy. I was just too stubborn to admit it. I certainly won't be able to change how I feel immediately. I'll probably continue loving him. Nevertheless, Javi's words resonate comfortingly with me. I can see, but vaguely, a new path, a new way of life appearing before me. That's what he did for me. I'll make this the last time, my final attempt to find him. No matter the outcome, I'll stop stubbornly believing he's still alive. And then I'll find happiness on a different path. Ugh. Alright. Master, Master. Ah, you've awakened. Gave me quite the startle. Do you not remember? You suddenly started staring off into the distance and you wouldn't respond to anything. Thought you were playing a prank on me. Your hand? Oh yes, I did not let go of it. For if I had, it would be in quite the predicament. Someone approaching the mansion, you say? You saw them? Those images were not shown to you by me. If you saw something, then it was by your own power. But if you think about it, that's nothing unusual. You are, after all, the master of this house. You should, in all actuality, be able to do anything by yourself, master. So it is very possible that you have knowledge that I do not. Now let us return to the mansion's tale. After the second beast paid a visit to the bestiary, it began to destabilize again. The white-haired girl would soothe his heart, but the only calm was ephemeral. He was like a cracked glass ball. If you dropped him, that would be the end. If you put too much force into handling him, he would shatter. It's very difficult to care for, and cracks do not heal. The damage still remains, even if two sides appear to be held together firmly in place. Furthermore, the slowly, more gradually, without intervention, spread. The beast appeared to be afraid of someone's voice. He would on occasion stare into empty space and cover his ears and groan. One day he shattered all the windows in the mansion, crushed the silverware I had just polished to a shine, destroyed all the mirrors. I assumed he did not want to see his beastly self. More. There's more. There's still more that reflects my image. Windows, mirrors, vases, dishes, they all show my reflection. What are you doing? I have no need for anything that reflects me. Can you not understand that? Why? You're gonna cut your hands like that. Tracing the wall with her fingers, the white-haired girl approached Bestia. She stretched her spindly fingers out towards the beast's rugged hands. His hands were wet with blood from his frenzied attempts to destroy anything reflective in the house. Look at all these cuts. Stop. You're going to dirty your hands. Get back. No, I will not. It's no use, no matter how many times you call me human. The mirrors tell a different story. Not just the mirrors, everything reflective shouts beast at me angrily. Look how precarious I am. It's hideous, pitiful. I thought it was all over when I protected you from the beast. But that image keeps coming back to me. The sight of another beast clinging on to me. I can hear its voice. It says I was only ever a beast. Voice? Whose voice? So you don't know? You can't hear it? You're fighting against something beyond the limits of my perception. Fighting? No, if it were only a fight. It speaks the undeniable truth. As I've said before, you're not a beast. You look like me, and I'm certain of it. Your eyes. What? Your red eyes. They show you nothing, but they show what I am. They show me the difference between us. Are you afraid of my eyes? If my eyes cause you fear, if you can see your reflection in them, how welcome are you to destroy them? Rip them from me with your own hands. I have no more need of them after all. Why would you go so far for me? You... The voice says you're laughing at me. Deep down, you ridicule me. Do you believe that? After all the time we've spent together? I don't know. I'm starting to lose confidence. I believe you. I think I believe you. But I find myself wavering. I'm losing sight of myself. And you. Of everything. All my memories. I am a beast. The voice says I was always this way. Which I suppose means I am a beast. Can't be anything but. Do not trust the voice. Trust me instead. Again, this is core negative belief structure shaping the person, and it's really unfortunate when we have these recursive thoughts that continually bring ourselves down. It's important to stay positive about yourself and your situation as much as you can. Not blind to it, but giving yourself the space you need to be better. Give yourself a chance, a path to change. I do not want to make another mistake. To do something like run away because I was so weak-willed. I do not understand this woman. She's so pure-hearted, so beautiful, like hope personified. I want to understand. I want to believe her. So sure, I could do it, but I keep failing. Why am I losing my grip on everything? Are words not enough to convince you? What? Are words not enough to convince you that you are not a beast? Then see for yourself. Feel for yourself. There is but one difference between us. What are you doing? I assume our skin, our hair, our eyes are different colors, but those do not count as differences. The only thing that differs between us is our sex. Hold on. In his utter shock, Bestiaux was frozen in place, and he was right where to be surprised. The sound of rustling fabric shook the air of the forlorn mansion. She had placed her hand on the sleeve of her garments and began to disrobe. Before long, gaze upon me. She was standing there, completely undressed. The body was incomparably beautiful. Slender, not an ounce of excess fat on her. The sight of her was impressive, almost divine. Even I let out a gasp when I saw her. See for yourself. This was the first time Bestiaux had seen the white-haired girl unclothed. Though they slept the same bed, as I said before, they did not have a physical relationship. She grasped his unmoving hand and guided it towards her. She moved his hand across her flesh, along the curve of her shoulder, down her arm, pressed it against her chest firmly enough for him to feel her beating heart. Do you think this caused a stirring within him? Is there any man for whom the touch of a woman's skin would not? Especially one as beautiful as her? However, he was not aroused. Why do you think that was? Because a beast cannot lust after a human? I do believe you know the answer. Are you crying? Could you smile for me? What? I want to see your smile. Like this? I'm not sure I'm doing a good job. No, you're doing fine. Your smile is so pretty. It calms me, warms my heart. I think I know someone somewhere who has that same smile. Okay, I gotta save here. I'm gonna call this a night. Right. So, thank you for watching. Next time we'll pick up with this. It'll likely be tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. Um, be sure to follow me on YouTube. One of those. And if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to follow twitch.tv/BronwynKinku there. See you next time. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz, upvote, whole 9 yards. Till then, bye.